Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Salazar, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to show off two decks that I am playing in Christchurch this week of the recording of this video. Starting tomorrow at Games Corner, I'll be playing one of these two decks. I'm not going to give away what I'm playing, what I'm going to be playing, but it's one of these two. And then on Thursday night at TCG Collector, as you can see, got a little background as well. But anyway, this deck here still needs to one more umbreon vmax, but we've got a dark energy in there to just, you know, let us know it's in there. But the dragapult deck is complete. This is dragapult featuring the quick shooting inteleon, and also it's got the shady dealings engine as well. So we're going to have a look at the inteleon, sorry, the dragapult, just in case you don't know what it does. It's got two attacks there. One is shred for 60 damage, and the attack isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so goes through, it can hit into Decidueye or Zamazenta or Duraludon, just as long as this Duraludon doesn't have special energy. I'm not sure if it gets rid of that effect, but either way, call as auto attack. But the main attack here, max Phantom for 130 damage, and then you can spread 5 damage counters anywhere you like on your opponent's bench. So you can do some damage with the quick shooting inteleon, which is here. So once during your turn, you can put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you've got 2 of them in play, you can deal 40 damage around the board. 3 for 60, but I play 2 of them. And then 1 shady dealings one. We've got a poker gear in here to look for our supporters. I only play 1. I'm just testing it for now, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but just testing it for now. We've got Path to the Peak in here to help disrupt our Pokemon V attack abilities. So I can turn off Duraludon, I can turn off Zamazenta, Zacian, stuff like that, Crobats. So it's good to have 3 of these on the deck. If one of our Pokemon get knocked out here, we have a Raihan, which allows it to be played if it's knocked out. Attach your basic energy from your discard pile to one of your opponent's Pokemon, to one of your Pokemon. Jeez, if that was to an opponent, it'd be a bit busted. But then you can set your deck for any card. So just a one-off of them. We've got 4 of the Shady Dealings Drizzile in here. Once you evolve it from Sobble, which we also play 4 of, set your deck for any trainer card. So I really like this engine. Most decks seem to be playing it. We've got 4 Fog Crystal in here. Fog Crystal allows us to search for our Dragapults, or a basic Psychic Energy, but just a basic V for them. 4 Level Ball in the deck allows us to search for either Sobble or Drizzile, because it's got 90 HP or less, so it's good to have them. Got a couple of copies of Switch in the deck, just obviously you know what that does. Got 5 basic Psychic Energy in the deck. I wish they were all of this one, but they're not. But 5 basic energy, and we have 4 horror energy in the deck, which we'll show soon. 3 of the Dragapult V as well. Got 2 air balloons in the deck, just to free retreat our Drizziles if we decide to put them on the active. Got 4 evolution incense, there's another psychic energy, there's another Dragapult. 4 quick ball, discard 1 card, set your deck for a basic Pokemon. I'm thinking about cutting that down to 1, not sure yet. Couple of researchers, let us discard a hand, draw a card. Horror Psychic Energy, as long as it's attached to a Psychic Pokemon. When it's attacked or knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the Pokemon that attacked it. Palpate allows us to put 2 supporters from our discard pile into the deck. There's another Path, there's another Sobble. I think that's everything nearly. Let's go through the deck and have a look. Also shout out to Ultra Pro for their awesome, and Dragon Shields for their awesome sleeves. I'm pretty sure that's everything in the deck. Yeah, it might be. But essentially that's it. You've got 1 Crobat in here as well. Ordinary Rod as well, sorry. Ordinary Rod allowing us to shuffle Pokemon into the discard pile along with energy. But mainly good to get our Sobbles and Drizziles back, so we can use the effect of Shady Dealings again. There's 3 Dragapults in the deck. Shady Dealings inteleon. That's just like the Drizzile. I said you set your deck for 2 trainers with that card, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, and we've got 3 Marnie in the deck. Marnie. There we go. So each player shuffles their hand, and then down to the bottom of their deck, and they put, and the person that plays the card draws 5, they draw 4. It's as simple as that. Alright, and I'll be right back in a minute to show you guys the Umbreon deck. Alright, then we've got the Umbreon deck here. Umbreon VMAX here. New single strike card from Evolving Skies, one of my favourite cards ever. Honestly, Umbreon's my favourite Pokemon. Well, sorry, not my favourite Pokemon, that's Psyduck. Sorry, Psyduck. And, sorry, my favourite evolution. And it's got an ability here called Dark Signal. Once you play it as a hand to evolve, once you play this card from your hand to evolve it, you can switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. So it's essentially a boss's orders when you evolve it. And then it's going to attack you from 1 dark energy to colorless. You can get rid of the dark energy with a single strike energy. It does base 160 damage, 180 if you've got one psychic energy, one single strike energies. So we'll do 180, 2 of them will do 200. That's maybe what you want to do, because you can do that, but 3 of them will have 220. I really like the attack. It's a dark attack. It goes straight through Dragapult, straight through Shadow Rider, all that good stuff. But the thing we don't want to have against a psychic deck is this card, but this card is good against a lot of other things. This can essentially win you games, this card. Mainly want to go try to get this card off in a Leafeon matchup, because since our Umbreon is weak to grass, we don't want to be using Umbreon against that matchup. So we've got a 2/2 line of the single strike Urshifu VMAX for 3 colors energy, does 100 base damage for beatdown, 160 if you've got 3 single strike energy on there, and Gmax 1 blow for 270 damage. Discard all energy from it, and it's not affected by any of your opponent's Pokemon, so you can go through Zaman Center with that. We've got 3 of the VMAX of Umbreon, 2 single strike Urshifu VMAXs, and 3 Umbreon VMAX. 3 Umbreon V. I like the first attack on this. You can get some base damage on the board. It's 30 damage, but if you've got a single strike energy on there, it's 50. But Moonlight Blade here for 1 dark, 2 colors, 80 damage, and if it's got any damage counters on it, does 80 more. So pretty good, because considering with Houndoom acceleration, you can do more damage. Alright, Quick Ball here we have 4 of in the deck. As we showed that before, so discard 1 card, search your deck for a Pokemon. A basic Pokemon, sorry. Terra Darkness here. Good stadium from Battle Styles that it came out in. Once during each player's turn, they may draw 2 cards if they discard a single strike Pokemon from their hand. So it's a good card. Got 3 copies of Mani in here. This is the new one. Sorry, the new reprint one from the Mani Premium Collection. I love this card. Love the artwork on it. It's beautiful. We've got a couple of air balloons in there for free retreat on our Umbreons or something like that. We've got 3 fighting energy in there. That's meant to be a 3rd VMAX, so just ignore that. That's that there. I'll be getting the 3rd VMAX tomorrow from my mate who I bought it off in Christchurch, so shout out to AJ from the Splash Brothers for hooking me up with that card. Earn a Vitality, 4 of these. Allows us to put our single strike energy back in the deck. 1 Crobat here. We've got Earn a Vitality. Again, sorry. Houndoom. This is the single strike. The single strike engine here. So once during your turn, you may set your deck for a single strike energy. And if you then attach it to the single strike Pokemon, and then once you do, put 2 damage counters on that single strike Pokemon that's attached to. So you've got a 4/4 line of the Houndoom. 4 Evolution Incense, 4 level ball to search out our Houndours. More Quick Balls. Pretty simple list, really. Like, I really enjoyed the Umbreon list online. This is the single strike energy. So the single strike energy does 20 more damage for each one that's on, and it provides a fighting or a dark energy each time. So it's essentially an Aurora energy for those cards. So for those archetypes. We've got a couple of switches in here as well. We've got 4 researchers in the deck. What else is in here? Oh, I see one coming up. We've got an ordinary rod. Scroll Scron. The single strike one. I love this card. Very underestimated card in my opinion. But this is awesome to get back KO, to get KOs if you're nearly like KO'd yourself. So essentially, if maybe for example, if I've got 10 damage left on either of my vmaxes, then I can use this attack for 1 energy and essentially just do more damage back to them, what they did to me, and you know, take a huge knockout. Love the card. It does 10, sorry, forgot to tell you what it does. It does 10 base damage, and then it does 10 more for each damage counter on the Pokemon. So if you've got 300 damage on the Pokemon, you're doing 310. If it's a single strike energy attached to it, it's 330 damage output. A couple of boss in the deck. You only really need 2 boss in the Umbreon deck because the Umbreon is essentially a boss as well. So you can, you don't really need to worry about that. In a Tool Jammer, this is going to be replaced with a Tool Scrapper maybe. Maybe I'll play one of each, it's depending how the deck goes tomorrow or on Thursday, well, depending on what day I play it. But yeah, Tool Jammer essentially is a really good card. As long as this Pokemon is attached to a Pokemon, an active spot, they have no effects except for Tool Jammer. So that cancels air balloons, it cancels so many good tool cards out there. Big parasols as well, cancels them. All that. I've got Umbreon here, another one of these. Yeah, this card is good. Allows us to search us for 2 fighting energy and attach them to the single strike urshifu to power up our vmax. But that's essentially the deck. So that's both of them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what one you reckon I should play on Tuesday or Thursday. But either way, one of these will be played on Tuesday, one of these will be played on Thursday. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you later. Peace out.